Good morning, everyone. So for today, we're going to talk about elocution. So what is elocution? Elocution is the study of formal speech in terms of pronunciation, grammar, style, and tone, and its forms. So basically, it is the skill of having a clear and expressive speech, particularly in pronunciation and articulation. So for you to fully understand what is elocution and how it's being done, here are the 5 steps. First, research and prepare. So you have to know not just your topic, but also your audience. So consider the audience that you will be speaking to. And make sure that the tone and information that you are going to present is appropriate for your target audience. Step 2, writing your speech. So upon researching, upon preparing, it is now the right time for you to write your speech. So list at least 5 main points of your speech or topic and make it organized for you to have an effective speech. Third step, practice. So practicing is very crucial in having a speech. So you have to practice to have a remarkable speech. So fourth step, put it together with visual aids. So in order for you to maintain the interest and attention of your audience, you have to put or at least present them visual aids such as PowerPoint presentation, charts, images, and of course, videos. And last step, fifth step, handling Q&A session. So a well-handled Q&A portion will measure and prove your credibility as a speaker. So it demonstrates your knowledge and clarify the confusion between you and the audience. So it also expands the ideas of your presentation. So those are the 5 steps on how to deliver an effective elocution.
I am Earl Rose Amridugla and I'm going to discuss about the tips to improve your elocution. So number 1, drink sufficiently. Drink sparkling water or tea, just no fruit, to adequately moisten your vocal cords, right? Stand straight, okay? And keep your body weight balanced on both feet. Try to keep your shoulders back so that your chest stands out. This will give your vocal cords more volume when speaking. And it will also give you confidence, right? Inhale deeply into your diaphragm and exhale. Try to exhale for 5 to 10 counts and then inhale before your next sentence. This will make you feel calmer, giving you enough oxygen to speak even long sentences without inhaling in between. Okay? Next is that record your presentation and pay special attention to the sound of your voice and its intonation. In here, you will know where could you improve, when do you sound confident, and when self-conscious. Is speak slowly without any rush. Okay? Don't talk too fast because your audience will not understand you. Okay? Speak clearly. A fun way to train how to speak clearly is to practice tongue twisters. Right? When doing this, pronounce your words as clearly as possible. Any tongue twisters will do. Thank you.
The 3 important benefits of elocution lesson. Number 1, your speech will be clear and easy to understand. Elocution lesson involve doing lots of articulation exercises and learning how to pronounce vowels and dictose. Number 2, your sentence stress and use of pauses will make your messages precise and powerful. Another important part of elocution lesson is to work on stresses and pauses. You will learn which word you should stress and which throw away, phrases used by actors. You will also see how powerful the use of pause can be. And the last one, number 3, you will know how to breathe correctly to increase the volume of or the power of your voice. Elocution lesson will help you if you are worried your voice is too quiet and people ask to repeat what you said often because they cannot hear you. For this, we provide an example of elocution. Watch and enjoy.
and integrity have all the advantages of appearance and many more. If the show of anything be good for anything, I am sure the reality is better. For why does any man dissemble or seem to be that which he is not, but because he thinks it good to have the qualities he pretends to? For to counterfeit and dissemble is to put on the appearance of some real excellency. Now, the best way for a man to seem to be anything is really to be what he would seem to be. Besides, it is often as troublesome to support the pretense of a good quality as to have it, and if a man have it not, it is most likely he will be discovered to want it, and then all of his labor to seem to have it is lost. There is something unnatural in painting which a skillful eye will easily discern from native beauty and complexion.
It is hard to personate and act wrong. For where truth is not at the bottom, nature will always be endeavoring to return, and will betray herself at one time or another. Therefore, if anyone think it convenient to seem good, let him be indeed, and then his goodness will appear to every one's satisfaction. For truth is convincing, and carries own light and evidence along with it, and will not only commend us to everyone's conscience, but which is more to God, who searcheth our hearts, so that upon all account sincerity is the true wisdom. Particularly as the affair of this world, integrity had many advantages over all the artificial modes of dissimulation and deceit. It is much plainer and easier, much safer and secure way of dealing in this world. It has less of trouble and difficulty, and entanglement and perplexity, of danger and hazard in it. It is the shortest and nearest way to our end, carrying us either in a straight line, and will hold out and last longest. The arts of deceit and cunning continually grow weaker and less effectual and serviceable to those that practice them, whereas integrity gains strength by use, and the more and longer any man practices it, the greater service it does him, by confirming his reputation and encouraging those with whom he had to do, to repose the greatest confidence in him, which is an unspeakable advantage in business and affairs in life.
A dissembler must always be upon his guard and watch himself carefully, that he do not contradict his own pretensions, for he acts an unnatural part. Therefore, must put a continual force and restraint upon himself, whereas he that acts sincerely hath the easiest task in the world, because he follows nature, and so is put to no trouble and care about his words and actions. He needs not invent any pretenses beforehand, nor make excuses afterwards, for anything he hath said and done.
Insincerity is very troublesome to manage. A hypocrite hath so many things to attend to, as make his life is a very perplexed and intricate case. A liar hath need of a good memories, lest he contradict one time what he said at another. But truth is always consist with itself, and need nothing to help it act. It always near at hand, and sit upon our lips, and ready to drop out. Before we are aware, where a lie is troublesome, and one trick need a great many more to make it good.
Add to all this that the sincerity in the most compendious wisdom and an excellent instrument for the speedy dispatch of business, it creates confidence in those we have to deal with, saves the labor of many inquiries, and brings things to an issue in a few words. It is like traveling in a plain beaten road, which commonly brings a man sooner to his journey's end than byways, in which men often lose themselves. In a word, whatever convenience may be thought to be in falsehood and dissimulation, it is soon over. But the inconvenience of it is perpetual because it brings a man under an everlasting jealousy and suspicion, so that he is not believed when he speaks truth, nor trusted when perhaps he means honestly. When a man hath once forfeited the reputation of his integrity, nothing will then serve his turn, neither truth nor falsehood.
Indeed, if a man were only to deal in the world for a day, and should never have occasion to converse more with mankind, never more need their good opinions or good work, it were then a greater matter as far as respect the affairs of this world. If he spent his reputation all at once and ventured it out in one throw, but if he would continue in the world, and would have the advantage of reputation while he is in it, let him make use of sincerity in all his words and actions, for nothing but this will hold out to the end. All other arts will fail, but truth and integrity will carry a man through and bear him out to the last.
Do you have any question? If none, thank you for watching.